Alright. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntary aspiring butler needs. You've already tidied your butler training materials, even the ones used to tidy the other ones. Fucking rustbloods, I swear to God. You use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these spoons who's boss. You don't use your hands to bend spoons. Use the power of the imagination. By which you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Okay, well do it then. Show us what you're capable of. Is there something? God, every memory is still in tiny pieces. No, rust is literally the color of this particular caste of trolls' blood. They are the bottom rung. They are the part of society that, like, no one gives a shit about. Your Where Grid study scroll. To be honest, only indigos really care about what fork goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyways. Yeah. You pretty much got this memorized already. It's like fork, fork, mega fork, micro fork, knife fork, fool's fork. That about covers it. Lol. What this? You play Pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, Pusher is the most dangerous position, and no one really cares if Rustbloods get killed. RIP. So you play sports ball, I see. You're reminded of the week Tetrarchanic made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first. Maybe he could have told you it was a training exercise beforehand, instead of just saying sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise. But it really toughened you up. You can't sleep anywhere now. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. They are conducive to dying, though. So maybe plunge back into it. I see your agenda. Larry, if you follow me on this journey as we continue playing through Hiveswap, you are going to learn so much about Troll Society. Oh, Lord. It's your arena stickball gear. You play Pusher. It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outglut Grub League. You're trying for the Trash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. If you blow it, you could get cold. Oh, Jesus. Between band practice with Tetrarchanic, Revolution lectures from Tetrarchanic, and building practice, you mostly serve Tetrarchanic, you really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. You'll need to learn to write like a troll from Axel Immersion. They all have their own typing quirks, don't worry. And hey, there's your Smash suit from the Tetrarch helped you practice. Cool. So is Tetrarch a title or his name? Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. Arena stickball's always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out on the velvet, your brawler defending you against the opposing prowlers and zappers. And you guess thinking about it now makes you a little sad. I don't know shit about this sport. It hasn't come up in the actual comic yet, so this will be interesting. This is an interesting look into Troll Society. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep, and looking at the snow globe always makes you nervous. You know, it's not a real one, but still. So many different substitutions of grammar quirks, yeah. It's your tablet. Use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tune mic is plugged into it. Oh, hello. That's your tablet. Use it for pretty much all well, no. Okay, fine. Hang on. Okay, it's your tablet. Use it for pretty much all computing needs. Perfect advice for a kid on the go, except you spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right here in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are right now. You really should grab it. Besides, your mic's plugged into it, and you're not sure you're leaving that behind. Okay. Gather both tablet and mic with one practiced motion. They're attached. The motion probably didn't require as much practice as you might think. You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but it'd be a little dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. No, but do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Send me a picture. Yeah, okay. Great picture, Joey. Great picture. Oh yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or do you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases? Either way, you need my help. Okay, that is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we gotta get you out of here. The heiress hates aliens. Sigh. The what? The heiress. Oh, well, she's awful and controls everything, basically. So she would be, the one who isn't her Imperious condescension yet. She would eventually take over for the Condus. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one, but I hear her talk. She hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods, which I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor, and it seemed to help. What's a brother? What's a babysitter? What's a doctor? Wow. All valid questions. What's a brother? Wow, you are so lucky. I really don't know. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Damick be concerned about me before. Oh, jeez. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited. So Tetrarch is a title. Okay. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now. Sure. But I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I think, okay, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Damick says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored, and this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean. Okay, sure. The grubbles. If you buck, we won't trouble to resist throwing fists while you sift through the rubble. Sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressed in your butler uniforms, though. He really is just like me for real. Damick says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppression into the fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performance will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. Oh, you're just gonna have to work for Indigos, aren't you? That sucks. God, Rustbloods have it rough. Every lowblood who ever picked up a mic dreams of competing on Slam or Get Cold. The winner leaves their unhappy life behind for fame, fortune, and the love of millions. The losers leave their unhappy lives behind for relatively certain death. Let's get the fuck out of here. What on earth? Kinda wish you could live somewhere with more trees, and maybe then he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life, though you didn't really have much say in the matter. Who took these pictures? Tetrarch Damick had you act out scenes from one of your favorite action movies, which just so happens to be his favorite action movies too. You're lucky you have a Moirail who really put— Oh, they're Moirails! Okay, that explains why they're so attached. Okay, cool. This from the 12th Perigree's Eve when Damick gave you the auto-tune mic he made. This was his way of letting you know he'd started a band and that you were the singer, and also helped your voice use a little help, yeah. You still can't believe they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. Huh. Just your faithful old scour dray, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resifluid and floor filth coalesce to make a repugnant gray sludge. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Haha, he was always giving you the leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit, mostly. Lol. I can't tell what your Lucis is supposed to be. It's like a big koala bear. I don't think of it though. You have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves you gnawed on as a wiggler have something to do with that? You were just a little wiggler. Curling up with your Lucis made you feel safe when the world was scary, which was often. Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to think of it. The two of you haven't played on the tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least it looks like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future. Yeah, you're about to run away from home, it looks like. Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. Kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so just dump them at the end of the hallway. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the Jones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you. Ah, there's that Rustblood moxie. Uh-huh, yeah, you keep telling yourself that, dude. In contrast to Tetrarch Damick's percussive machismo, your stage persona is more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes. Which is not far off the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. This was a great night. Damek insisted you have half the flavor disc. Your Lucis took this picture. Delightful trick he has never repeated. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Damek told us. I want to remind everybody watching right now, if you thought we weren't reading every single piece of dialogue in this game, you came to the wrong stream. That's all I'm saying. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch, he ate all the leaves in one very slow bite. And you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Cubat. Huh. First Cubat you ever had, actually. Okay. Imagine not reading everything. People will not be invested for real. I know, right? No, I'm learning about troll society. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why? Just look at that even glisten of mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You can almost take pride in it. Now, one thing that I thought was interesting. Door to your rumpus room? Ah, the game room. Yeah, one thing that I thought was interesting, trolls live alone, as far as I'm aware. Like, if this is Alternia, that means they're raised from birth to build their own homes. So, he should live alone. With his Lucis. Nothing like a little recessed tabletop arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around, maybe later. Taking some pretty good thumps to your nug bone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so they're prime targets for the opposing defense. But the helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for a sentimental value, which is still pretty low. That room is so peak. Yeah, I love this room. This room makes me happy. This is the gaming room. Your Zoltan Matsos Bobblenug figure is the jewel of your collection. Hell yeah. What on earth is this? This is your Cubat, your most prized piece of arena stickball equipment. Better bring this with you. Okay, hang on. Yeah, equip. Try to pull the Cubat free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops. You'll need to find something to help you pry it loose. Can I pry it with the microphone? No, the Cubat rack is for storing the instruments of your other failed dream. Wow. Rip. Your splay sack, a chair bag filled with soper slime. Proximity to the slime helps you relax without actually making you fall asleep. It's like your Recuperacoon does. Some trolls actually eat soper slime, which helps them be really stupid. They release a new arena stickball game grub like 6 times a sweep, and every time you buy it, it's like a sucker at X surprise with nothing's different. It's like, what are they gonna do? Change the rules? Sometimes when you're tired, just kind of chill out here. Yeah, okay. Play video games. Now you're pretty busy right now. Only chumps play video games, so they have obligations they should be tending to. Also, you're like about to die, so you should be like getting out of here as soon as possible. The crest of the Alternian Pro Arena Stickball League. The fact that these are billiard balls is concerning, and I'm not far enough in the comic to know exactly why yet. Crest of the Alternian Pro Arena Stickball League with all the 15 balls. It's a real game. In a real game arena stickball, these are all different sizes and each has its own distinct powers. Interesting. Paul's right at the height of an exciting sport. What the fuck is this thing? It's your sports vault! It's a huge heavy vault themed with sports arena stickball specifically, and obviously. It's the only place in the hive you can store food for your Lucis. He's so strong you can easily break into any other hiding place. It has a special telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is pretty hard to remember. You can't open the sports vault with your hands. Try thinking before you act. Well, okay, can I still open it with my brain? No? Okay. Zoltan Matsos was the greatest pusher the snow globes ever had. No prowler could catch him, no zapper could blast him, and no matter what Lucis the Wrangler set on him, Matsos would shake him off. It all ended that night. The heiress of that era attended to the game, and the opposing controller made Matsos thrust his bone nook at her. She had him culled right then and there on the velvet. This wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago before you were hatched. Gotta open it with your Metroid. Yeah, exactly. Your Thrash Thrust Snow Globes are the best team to ever play the sport of Lords, and that is simply all there is to say on the matter. Playing for them is your dream. Was, you guess. Poor guy. Door to your Lucis shed, where your Lucis sleeps, in theory. In practice, though, he sleeps wherever the hell he wants. Sometimes in a branch, sometimes in less convenient places. That's gonna be a puzzle, I'm sure. You should find something to protect yourself with before descending into the violent unknown of your own hive, preferably a weapon you know well. Okay, so I am looking for something to pry that bat off of the thing. Okay. Wait, can I just do this? This looks like a pretty basic attack. Can't quite lift. Oh, that's the telekinesis button. Got it, okay. Damn. Rough one. It can be hard to remember the path when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. Helps you have some kind of guide on hand. You've got just the thing, but you don't think it's in this room. Alright. The point and click bullshit continues. Never forget your session of your stickball team took 3rd place in the Outlet Grub League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. Keys are on. Communicate. Okay, what am I looking for? Practice makes almost adequate. That's the burgundy way. Oh, I have a spoon now. Okay. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers, and you bend a tiny little silver spoon without even using your grubby little fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along just in case you run into any. Okay, I bet I need that. Can I use the bent spoon? Wedge the bent spoon between the hilt and the wall, and there we go. Got the cubet. This thing packs a wall up, especially when the tip is chalked and it's carried by you. Hell yeah. Alright. So there's something to help remember the combination, but I have to find it first. Okay. Something tells me you're legally required. Your Imperial Edict mandated portrait of the heiress. Yep, there it is. She rules your planet with a perfectly manicured golden fist. You know it's perfectly manicured because she recently issued an Imperial memorandum about her new nail art. The drones outside are doing her dirty work. She'll have a shiny top coat of blood after tonight. All of it common-hued, you're sure. Yeah, valid. Anything? You subscribe to a wide variety. If I had telekinetic powers, I would bend spoons too. It looks pretty small for a mandated painting. Honestly, yeah. You subscribe to a wide variety of hip periodicals. Arena Stickball Illustrated, Grubs Diurnally. Those are actually the only titles you know. The rest always incorporate the magazine's name on the cover into some sick graphic design to the point that you can't actually tell what the name is. The one with the graffiti of the muscle beast throwing up is usually about movies, though. I like there's a tree in here. It makes sense because his Lucis is tree-based. It's like some kind of sloth bear. It might just be a sloth, I'm not actually sure. Oh, there he is. Playbook for Burgundy Blood Pusher position in Arena Stickball. You still have dreams of being a star pusher, and studying these killer plays is going to help take you to the top, but your play on the field never quite lived up to the athletic promise of your fantasies. Also, the closer your rites of maturation get, the more the sobering reality sinks in that you'll never get to play professionally. Life of butlering, here you come, I guess. Sag. You pick up the pusher playbook. Now, if situation arises where you need to remember a particular play, you'll be well equipped to do so. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Your Lucis is sleeping somewhere totally inconvenient again. Come on, wake up. I get to type! Oh, the name actually stuck. Cool. Larry, you're the name of Zephyros' Lucis now. Larry 51 is in the way again. For a change. Just keeping things interesting, you guess. Your Lucis is obeying his bestial paternal instincts to protect you from danger by blocking the doorway. Good dad, best sloth. Oh, it is a sloth. Okay. All the best chefs cook on very high heat. You are not one of the best chefs, which is just as well since your crisp range kinda sucks. Besides, how will you know what to cook if Dammit doesn't tell you what he wants? Damn. Oh, you have food in your fridge. Grub juice hydration cylinders. Inside these cylindrical containers is grub juice, which can be used for hydration and restoring reserves of psychic powers. Thank you so much for the bits, Larry. I really appreciate it. Always wonderful to have you here. You pick up the grub juice hydration cylinders. Nice! Now if you need a quick restorative for your psychic stamina, you'll just have that in your hand, instead of not having it like some kind of chump. Left over from Tedric Dynamic's early Wiggling Day party. He doesn't turn 7 sweeps old for a couple wipes, but you wanted to celebrate him before his rites of maturation. Always useful in case you need to whip up a souffle. You're so bad at that, but it's a mandatory part of your future job, so... Oh, he's still in here? Bile Slaw really doesn't keep well. Eating an unranged cluck beast ova is a great way to fill your acid tubes with horrifying parasites. You probably wouldn't get along with your benevolent parasites or your benign parasites. What the fuck? Sometimes when you're feeling especially rebellious, you wish all the good toppings weren't reserved for the high bloods. Damn. Alright, well I got the thing I was looking for, I think. I do want to explore the living room, though. Why are the discs octagonal? Or hexagonal? As a Rustblood, you're not permitted to have luxurious circular discs, only the standard hexagons. That answers my question right there. Television! Oh. Yeah, fuck that. Also, fuck that. News it is. Alright, cool. Honestly, hexagonal discs look way cooler. You are not wrong. These lounge planks aren't full of soap or slime or anything like that. They're just comfortable horizontal surfaces suited to either the sitting or lying prone positions. Alright, yeah, what's through here? Wait, shit. If you went this way, you'd be easy prey for a drone before you could ever make it to Tetrarch Damix. You mean to save Joey. That's what you meant. Your hive only has so many doors. Alright, I got what I was looking for. So, I have this now. I remember the path now. There we go. Lock complete. Can crush. Hell yeah. Lol. Ah shit, I skipped the text box again. Fuck. I didn't mean to. The sloth treats. There they are. Yours for the grabbing. Hell yeah. Grab the sloth treats. You know just what to do with these. I do, in fact. That safe is very safe. I would not open it for years. Honestly. I kind of already like Zephyros. He's like the dorkiest he's like the most useless of dorks, but like in an adorable way. You've got just a thing to get him moving. Here you go, Larry 51. He moved. Thank you, Larry 51, for moving out of the way. All you had to do was give him exactly what he wanted. Things looking pretty dicey out there, but Joey Alien needs your help. I'm on my way, Joey Alien. Oh, something just got purified. Okay. Looks like it might be some kind of software box. Oh. Scratchware received. All future messages to and from this device are protected from third-party surveillance. Scratchware? As a special one-time offer, all past messages are protected as well. Do you agree that you are already subject to the terms of service? I'm vaguely unsettled by all this. Huh. Why is Doc Scratch in this game?